Hello everyone, it's Father Norm. I'm here today with a special guest for me and for you. Just this past weekend, a member of our parish, Andy Davis, became a deacon. He was ordained and he's going to be part of our parish ministry. So Andy, glad to have you on board.
I'm glad to be here, Father Norm. It's good to be back home. This has been a long journey. I started 7 years ago with the diaconate program. Spent my life here at St. Vincent, but had to go away, and now I'm back.
Yeah, all that you were all these formation opportunities at other parishes, right?
Yeah. Part of the formation is they want you at 4 different parishes: Holy Family, IHM, St. Joe's in the Falls, and then most recently St. Francis de Sales.
Well, I'm sure that was a good experience too. And we're glad to have you back home.
Yes.
And so, hey, for some who may not understand, just briefly, what's a deacon in the Catholic Church?
A deacon's a helper. So, Father, how can I serve?
Oh, yeah.
It's the first of the 3 holy orders, or 1 holy order, but 3 orders. And it's basically to help out where we can. Originally, if you've read we read in the Acts of the Apostles, they originally started just by waiting on tables, so that the apostles could spread the word.
Yeah. No, and that's a good thing. And I remember for me, when I was ordained in 74, we had a deacon then. There were very few deacons, but there was a deacon. For me, in 49 years, every parish I've been at, there's been a deacon at least for a period of time. And I know when you say assisting, like what I appreciate is when you preach, of course, baptize, can do funerals and weddings apart from Mass or with the priest. But I can say this, one of the most important things for me is people hearing a different voice. I'm the only pastor, only priest here, so it's always meant a lot to me, even in other parishes where they get to hear and a different voice that's like married and family and can offer something for that. So in saying that, what has struck you the most this weekend?
What struck me the most this weekend? Living stones. It's just really the churches, the people in the parishes. It's the relationships that we have, and that's actually the role of a deacon, is to be a bridge in relationships. We're clergy, but we're also connected to the laity. Like you said, we have families, we work, and just everybody's got a part in the church and spreading the love of God.
Yeah. And what strikes me, people may not know it, but you have basically a full-time work ministry through Catholic Charities.
That's
and
right.
So this is beyond that, doing more at the parish, but you still work there for a living too.
Yeah. Deacons typically have a full-time job, and as you said, mine's at Catholic Charities. We do work with behavioral health, helping people with addictions, helping people with marriage problems, kids, whatever is needed. A deacon is often involved in the charity work in a parish. So actually at a couple of the parishes I was at, I helped them start doing that outreach outside into the community, rather than just kind of helping within.
Yeah. So now, you're getting in here and plunging in, and it's still open-ended. Any particular thing that's striking you think, boy, an area that I'd like to be involved in, or I feel already drawn to in this ministry?
Well, I think the community outreach, I think St. Vincent's been a really good place, and they've been initiating, reaching out in the community, serving the community. I know we can do more there. I think I've always thought parishes, in my counseling work, that parishes could be that living body of love that people could go to find healing from many things. Obviously, too, just that loneliness that a lot of people have.
That outreach. Yeah, and I know we're looking forward to the ministry that you continue on in. We've got a great staff here, and having you as part of that, especially that counseling background, because I know you mentioned already, there was just a recent survey that the Surgeon General said so many people in this country are lonely. And one place they can respond is through the church and through good counseling and mental health issues. You've done a lot, even in your main work for mental health, right?
Yes, that's true. And like at Catholic Charities, I often get the calls. They want a Catholic counselor. They're looking for somebody with that perspective. But yeah, we all can help with this loneliness epidemic, as the Surgeon General had mentioned.
Well, hey, look forward to hearing more from you through these coming months, and the folks will too, to see what you're up to. And as you said so well in preaching too, every one of us are called to be servants. Every one of us should ask, what's that question again that you mentioned that Pilla said to be mindful of when you came to a church?
How can I serve?
Yeah, that's simple. How can I serve? Every one of us. I'm grateful in 49 years of priesthood that a lot of people around me have served, and I've been inspired by them and by you all these years of 7 years reaching this point. So glad you're here. And God bless all of you.